Everybody, it's Mike from the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios, brought to you by official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Molson Zia Missing, available on Amazon, coming soon, Missing 2 by Mia Molson Zia on Amazon. Double the suspense, double the fun. Check it out soon on Amazon. Also brought to you by Illuminati, Think Tank of the Future. The Sweet Psalmist by Serena Wagner, based on the life of King David, available on Amazon. Keyword Sweet Psalmist Serena Wagner. Make sure you check out today. And also High Music. Check out the latest at high10music.com. We're here with the terrific Lay, who is an Atlanta-born singer-songwriter now in Decatur, Georgia. She began her career at 16, making her acting debut in 23 in several films, appeared on Tubi, Amazon, and Peacock, and currently charting on the top 200 independent charts, over 100,000 on Spotify, Apple, and also several countries, and also 10,000 on Instagram worldwide. And she's got a song called Go Ahead, along with a few others. Live, ladies and gentlemen, at Plus Studios, somewhere in the Peach State. We got the amazing Atlanta-born singer-songwriter now in Decatur, Georgia, with the latest Go Ahead. And we go ahead with the multi-talented Ms. Coxx. Ms. Coxx, good morning,
Yes.
good afternoon, good evening, and thanks for joining.
Hi. I love the introduction. Like, I loved it. It was so warm.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. It's one of I was actually in the hot seat on that one, so you have to know that, but it's greatly appreciated. You're born in Atlanta, singer, songwriter, now in Decatur, Georgia. You began your career at 16, made your acting debut in 23 in several films, appearing on Tubi, Amazon, and Peacock. You're currently charting on the top 200 in independent chart music, over 100 on Spotify, Apple, several countries, and you've got 10,000 followers on Instagram worldwide, plus good following on YouTube and more. And you also got the latest Go Ahead. We'll be playing at the end of the show. The audio version, before getting on Miss Coxx, tell us how I first got started.
Well, I've always been a lover of music for sure. So I think my interest in music has always been there, but I didn't actually decide that rapping or actually singing was going to be what I decided to do until, excuse me, we had a family friend that lived in our basement, and he used to always make beats and make songs. And one day I was like, oh, I want to rap. I want to rap. And he was like, what, you want to rap? And I was like, yeah. And he played a beat and I just started rapping to it. So that was the actual day when I wrote my very first verse.
How do you like that? And what was that one precise moment that simply influenced you into what you're doing for the rest of your career?
I felt like it came so natural and it was fun to me. And I like hearing myself, like hearing the playback and everything. I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. But I didn't really start taking it seriously until a few years later. And that was when I did my first performance. And then from there, I did the Scream Tour, the Caribbean Carnival, and other TV debuts and stuff like that after
Oh my
that.
gosh, you've had a really good start right there. And
Yeah.
who are some of my favorite artists, singers, songwriters, and musicians growing up?
I would say people like Missy Elliott, Moni Love, Queen Latifah, Lil Kim, uh, Usher. Still to this day, I love Usher. Yeah, those would be like my top five for sure in regards to the music industry.
And certainly you did as well too, and you got some as well too, being on top 200 independent charts, 100 followers on Spotify, Apple, several countries, and 10,000 on Instagram. You also have a couple other releases. We get to more of that with Ms. Coxx, but first you listen to the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Look at a professional website without breaking your budget. Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs at below the competition way. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. It's 1-800-303-3960, or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, time to give official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Molson Zia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you'll love Missing by Mia Molson Zia, available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, 1 target, where truth is illusion and those who love be the first go missing. It's available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing by Mia Molson Zia has gone great reviews, and even level endorsed by Hollywood celebrities, including Jonah Cassidy, Forrest Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today for Girls Missing by Mia Molson Zia, available on Amazon. And coming soon to Amazon, Mia Molson Zia's 2, Missing, coming up as well. Double the suspense, double the fun. Check it out on Amazon. Also brought to you by Illuminati, think tank of the future, brings scientists and engineers together from all over the world, creating a method to construct a renewable generator. This unique product operates on a closed loop system, generating more energy internally than it needs to function. The extra electricity can be used to run everything from homes, power grids, phones, laptops. The power source is renewable, highly scalable, and self-regenerating. Visit facebook.com/Elumniptical. That's ELLUMENIPTICAL today. Also, Mike Wagner Show is brought to you by Sweet Psalms by Serena Wagner, based on the life of King David, including 30 exquisite paintings in King David's Psalms. The Sweet Psalmist gives a new perspective on David through the Psalms he wrote in his time as a shepherd war started, and his complicated yet turbulent relationship with King Saul. It's a story of love, betrayal, repentance, hope, and more. Check it out, Amazon.com. Keyword Sweet Psalmist Serena Wagner. That's the Sweet Psalmist by Serena Wagner. Keywords Amazon Serena Wagner. Make sure you check it out today. Also brought to you by High Time Music, featuring the smash hit Baby Comeback. New music coming soon. Check it out, hightimemusic.com. Also, support the Mike Wagner Show on Anchor FM, PayPal, and themikewagnershow.com. Check out the Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com. Take us with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to us on YouTube, Spotify, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Spreaker, iHeart, and more for great gift ideas. Go to Amazon.com. Check out the merchandise like t-shirts, pop sockets, throw pillows, tote bags, hoodies. Makes great gifts 24/7. Go to Amazon.com. Check out the Mike Wagner Show podcast. And for more great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com/Mia Molson Zia for great books, merchandise, and more. Make sure you check it out today. We're the amazing Atlanta-born singer, songwriter, now in Decatur, Georgia, Miss Coxx here on the Mike Wagner Show. And you talk about, being in movies starting in 2023. You appeared in several films, appearing on Tubi, Amazon, and Peacock. And tell us more about that.
Yeah. Excuse me. So far, I'm in 4 movies right now on Amazon, Peacock, Tubi, Amazon, and Peacock. The first movie is called Hot Girls. The second movie is called For the Gram. The third one is Rat Case. And then more recently, it's Make It Rain. So between any of those, you can actually catch me in those movies and see me in the movies and also hear a song from me in every single one of those movies.
Oh, okay. So you've got songs in those movies. I thought you were doing some acting.
I am. I'm doing both. So I have songs and acting in both.
Oh, wow. Okay. What are some of the roles that you like to play?
I think my favorite role out of all of them would have been the role that I played in For the Gram, which was like a good friend to one of the main characters in the movie. And I think that is my favorite because it relates so much to society today in regards to Instagram being so like driven or everybody being so driven by Instagram and by the facade of social media. I feel like it was the most relatable film that I've been in thus far.
Mm-hmm. And plus, you got some relators as well, bless you as well, too, that you also had some music as well, like Headboard, Damn Right, How to Move, and tell us more about those.
So Headboard is definitely a certified baby maker. It's a song that I have featuring Lil Durk. It's definitely, like I said, it makes you feel sexy. It's a bedroom type of vibes. I don't know. It just makes you feel real good. But listen, my disclaimer is I am not responsible for any babies that are made while listening to Headboard at all. None. Okay.
Well, thank you for that disclaimer as well, too. And there are some of us who are beyond that. Some are too young, but we will keep you in mind as well. And if they try to say something, we'll just say, go see a doctor. That's all I can tell you on that one. So
something. Ms. Coxx is not responsible. That's all we got.
You got that. You got that right. I think you're nailing the head. And what else do you base your lyrics on?
My lyrics, I like to call my body of work that I do is definitely mood music. Just because, every day is not going to be a good day. And when I say that, like I may go into the studio and I may be having like a overwhelming day mentally. And with that being said, I just, I express myself through music. So I might have a song that will, one, either take me out of that vibe or two, put me into that vibe, but make me feel better about the vibe or the mental state that I'm in. but I also have fun music, turn up music. If ladies, if you out with your girls, I have music for that. If you feel like you in your lover girl era, you just want to be loved, you want to be cared about, respected, I have music for that. I have music about being loyal in a relationship or in a friendship. It's literally, like I said, music for any situation that you may feel like you're going through. I definitely feel like I had something for that, whatever mood you're in.
Hmm. And it's all coming for your roots as well, too, especially in Georgia.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. Atlanta is so big on the culture and music as a whole. So I definitely feel like I have a lot of Atlanta in me and I convey it definitely through music, but I also still set the bar and stand out in my own lane.
Okay. And what do you, and where can you see yourself about 5 or 10 years from now?
In about 5 or 10 years from now, I see myself definitely working with a label, a major label, whether it's a partnership or actually signing an artist deal to them. I see myself owning my own label as well. I see signing artists. I see 5 5 years, yeah, definitely world tours. 10 years from there, I still see music, but I also see myself giving back more so to the people that will come, like, be after me. So if at that time when I have my label, I would be doing more like one-on-one and hands-on with my artists.
Okay. And plus, you got one of them as well, too, which is go ahead. We'll be playing the audio version at the end of the show. We'll talk more about that. You're listening to The Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com, powered by Sonic Studios, brought to you by official sponsor of The Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Wilson's The Missing, also by Illuminati Think Tank of the Future, the Sweet Psalm of Special Serena Wagner, based on the life of King David on Amazon and High Time Music. Check out the latest at hightimemusic.com. We'll be back. Amazing Atlanta born singer, songwriter, now in Decatur, Ms. Coxx, with Go Ahead after this time. We're back to the multi-time Ms. Coxx here on the Mike Wagner Show, based out of Atlanta or coming from there. And let's talk about your song, Go Ahead, will be playing, and tell us more about that song and what inspired you to write it.
Excuse me. So Go Ahead is definitely a party record. It's a club banger for sure. It's gonna get all of the ladies up dancing. The fellas are gonna enjoy it because who doesn't like having pretty women up around you dancing, having a good time? Like, what do you mean? Um, it definitely just, like I said, it makes you feel good. It's a vibe. It's a fun record. Like, you just want to have fun. That came about. My producer called me and he was like, "Hey, I got one for you. I got one for you." And I was like, "Okay, yeah, whatever." But and the only reason I say yeah, whatever is because he always calls me. It's like every single week he calls me and he has something for me. Like it never fails. He always has something for me. So when he said that, I was like, "Okay, cool. I'll be in the studio on Friday. I'll come knock it out." I came to the studio that Friday, heard it, fell in love with it, and I knocked that song out in like at least an hour and a half. Like it was real quick. Like
Oh,
fun
wow.
records are always easier for me to do and vibe with, just because it comes like second nature. You just say whatever you feel, whatever comes to mind. So it's always
Mm-hmm.
fun.
And I think that's great as well, too. If there's other music we haven't talked about, feel free to talk about as well.
So we talked about Headbutt, we talked about Go Ahead, we talked about Damn Right, which is the other single that's out right now. I'm currently in the process of working on a mixtape that'll be dropping at the top of the year. Just some content for all of my fans and supporters. So y'all make sure that y'all subscribe to my website at mzcoxx.com. That's MZCOXX.com. We're gonna I'm feeling real nice. I think we're gonna send out the exclusive link to everyone subscribed to my website before the mixtape actually drops on all platforms. I also have an EP that's coming out. It's a 3-song EP entitled Three Piece that'll be out the top of the year as well, first quarter. Uh, that's it in regards to the music. I am finishing up my first leg of this promo tour, and then the top of the year, I'm going on a 10 city tour called The Coldest Winter Ever. So y'all make sure that y'all book whatever dates y'all want me to come, and I'll come to your city and take over.
Sounds great. We're certainly looking forward to that. With the multi-talent Ms. Coxx out of Decatur, Georgia, with Go Ahead on the Mike Wagner Show. And what else can we expect from you in 2025 and beyond after we talked about?
In 2025, outside of tour, and me coming to a city near you, I'm gonna say, other than that, and new music, of course, and visuals, expect the unexpected. You never really know with me. I might be on your TV screen, I might be in reality TV, I might be again on a world tour. You just never know. You really never know. Expect the unexpected. Stay tuned. That's the best thing I can say.
And we definitely will stay tuned as well, too. And who do you consider biggest influence in your career?
Biggest influence in my career, I'm gonna say Missy Elliott. If we're talking about in the industry, outside of that, I'm gonna say my biggest influence is my family. Just because they give me a reason. My family and my friends, the people that are closest to me right now, they give me a reason to wake up every day and go get it. Because I just
Mm-hmm.
feel like they deserve the world. They do what they can to make sure that I'm okay. So I feel like it's only right for me to pay it back or pay it forward to them.
And that's very important as well. And what's the best advice you can give to anybody at this point?
Uh, the best advice that I would give to anybody would be stay consistent, stay the course, block out all of the noise. Like it's so easy to get overly consumed, overwhelmed with the world around you and what's going on. So I definitely would say block out that noise and stay true to yourself. And yeah, other than that, like staying true to yourself, if you can stay true to yourself, then you're always gonna win because everybody else is always taken. Never feel like you gotta sell yourself short for nobody.
You got that right, and that's really important as well, too. With the multi-town Ms. Coxx, so go ahead here on the Mike Wedner Show. And of course, I'd ask the biggest influence. And once again, what's the best advice?
Stay consistent, stay true to yourself, and never sell yourself short.
You got that right. That's something to be informed. With the multi-town Ms. Coxx here on the Mike Wedner Show. And once again, Ms. Coxx, a very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely fantastic. Looking forward to it soon. Keep us up to date. Keep in touch. Live have you back. Once again, what's your website? How do people contact you? Where can people purchase or check out your works?
Thank you for having me, first of all. You can be doing anything else under the sun. You just told me that you were with your wife and y'all was having a blast. So I definitely appreciate you for allowing me to come on your platform and you spending time with me for sure. Everyone could follow me everywhere at Ms. Coxx. That's MZCOXX. That's on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. That's on all of the social media platforms. My direct website is misscox.com, where you can get the tour dates, exclusive merch. You can have all my music is on there. All things Miss Coxx, you can find that on there. And that's MZCOXX.com. Again, that's MZCO double X, triple X if you're nasty. Oh yeah, it's Cox time.
We forgot about that part. We'll keep it a double X in the meantime. I've got my version of double X as this back in the day, but we will certainly check that out. Once again, Miss Coxx, a very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely fantastic. Looking forward to him soon. Keep us up to date. Keep in touch. Laugh at me back. We wish you all the best. And Miss Coxx, you definitely have a great future ahead of you.
Thank you so much.